Rohingya refugees in India are facing a growing threat of deportation to Myanmar. Hundreds of Rohingya Muslims have been detained by police in Jammu and Kashmir over the past month. India's Supreme Court has rejected a plea to stop the government from sending refugees back. It says deportations can go ahead as long as officials follow due process. The ruling has triggered panic among the refugees who fear returning to Myanmar during the violent military crackdown. Neha Punya joins us live now for more. Neha, why is India deporting these refugees now?
Well, Don, there are several reasons for this, experts say. One possibly could be the fact that there are elections happening in two crucial northeastern states that have for years grappled with the problem of illegal immigration. The BJP, Prime Minister Modi's party's pitch to the voters there has been that it's a party that is not going to allow illegal immigration. And this might be a message, experts say, to the voters in those states that the BJP is able to walk the talk. From 2014, when Prime Minister Modi's party came to power, they've maintained that Rohingya refugees are a threat to India's security, that they have links to various terror organizations. And it has been calling for years now for the detention and deportation of these Rohingya refugees. So it's not entirely unsurprising, experts say. But also there are geopolitical reasons in contention as well. For years now, India has been trying to expand its bilateral engagement with Myanmar. Under Prime Minister Modi, there's been quite a lot of outreach to the Aung San Suu Kyi government right until before the coup happened in February. And this has been done keeping an eye on China's growing influence in that country. Even when you look at how India has dealt with news of the coup, you've not had the government directly condemn the military. It has condemned the violence and has said that the restoration of democratic order is important for all stakeholders in Myanmar, but it stopped short of being as strident in its criticism as many other countries have been.
It may well be a message to voters, but what message is the Modi government sending to the refugees?
Well, many Rohingya refugees who say they're now living in a state of panic say that they're being targeted because they are Muslim, and that this is a message by a Hindu majority party to its main voter base. The BJP, of course, has denied this, saying that they're simply doing this keeping in mind national security interests, and there's no religious angle to this at all. But it's also important to remember this is happening at a time when about 1,800 Burmese nationals have fled to India from Myanmar. They fled the violence that's followed the coup in that country and have entered India through the states of Mizoram and Manipur in India's northeast. Many of them saying if they're sent back, they will face persecution. A similar message that Rohingya refugees are also sending out to the government, saying that we're a persecuted minority. If you send us back, we're likely to face genocide. So many experts say it could be a message to those Burmese nationals who are already in the country as well, that India is not going to allow anyone to just enter the country if it doesn't feel like that particular group needs protection. Also important to keep in mind, in 2019, the government passed a law saying it will give refuge to persecuted minorities from neighboring countries just as long as they're not Muslim. And many experts are saying this is a message that the world's largest democracy is not going to open its doors to all nationalities.